Good evening, and welcome to a special edition of the Sheila New Comedy Show, Clubhouse High. Did you know there were similarities between Clubhouse and high school? If you didn't know, you go learn today. Please note we'll have a segment for you, the audience, to ask Sheila New questions. If you would, please place your questions in the chat. One more time, please place your questions in the chat. Please take a moment to explore the link tree at the top of the room where you will find more information about the Sheila New Comedy Show. The link tree also provides details on where you can listen to the show on 11 different podcast platforms. We kindly request your support by visiting the tip jar to contribute to the show, should you feel inclined to do. Also note we've added a special link on our link tree to recognize our contributing partners. You Think Indigo, Fave Unite TV, Inner She Yoga and Meditation, Ron Winston Entertainment, and Lauren Hill Productions. Let's talk about some rules of engagement. For those of you who are selected to be on the stage, please feel free to unmute and laugh during the show. Please feel free to unmute and laugh during the show. But remember, we are doing a live recording of a live show. If you break the rules, then you just might become a part of the show. Now, remember, this is a show for entertainment purposes only. Now, sit back and relax because it's about to go down. Well, hold on. Where is my green bean?
Green bean.
Yeah, my moderator badge. I haven't been modded. Mod me, please.
Okay, just a moment.
No, now.
You need to hold on.
No, mod me now.
So what's the rush?
I'm glad you asked. I'll tell you what the rush is. Every time we do one of these rooms, you and Sheila always got green bean, and Ronald, the executive producer, Dylan, got to wait. Well, I'm tired of waiting. I want it, and I want it now.
I think your ass need to calm down. I don't
Well,
even understand what the deal is.
you know something, Sheila? I think you need to do less talking and more modding, Sheila. Oh, that talk you just did, you could have been done modding me by now.
Ron, seriously, it's not that serious.
Now, Wanda, now you want to say more than 5 words. It must be serious because I'm staring at my name and there's still no green bean beside it. Now get my green bean, woman, and get it now.
I think you better check yourself, yo.
Check myself. Oh, check myself?
Yeah,
I think
Sheila, you
check
better tell him.
yourself. Matter of fact, you better watch yourself. I don't need this. I'm the executive producer. I don't need this. You know, I'll tell you what. If I don't get my green bean, it's going to be some problems up in here.
You go make me whoop your ass up in here. Boy, if you don't settle yourself all the way down, good Lord, you know it ain't done on purpose.
That's how you feel? You know what? Because I can drive up the road. I can be up the road in 2 hours, Sheila. Don't make me come up there and get in that ass.
Come get you some sucker. Ain't nobody worry about you and all of this over a damn green bean. It ain't that serious, yo. Oh my God.
You know what? I think it's interesting that it ain't that serious. I look at you. You got one, and Wanda got one. You know what? Blow it out of your ass. That's what I think you should do. How would you do that?
Hey, okay, that's enough, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed the pettiness of high school. And believe it or not, Clubhouse as well. Welcome to Clubhouse High.
Welcome to Clubhouse.
Welcome to Clubhouse High. All right, everybody, I'm back to my regular self, and still ain't got no green bean. I want to thank everybody so much for joining. We're going to move past that. Now, we're going to go on to one of my favorite parts of the show where we get a chance to get a nice welcome from Sheila New. Because the thing about Sheila New is that, you know what? She can't keep Sheila away. You can't keep Sheila away. I said, 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 you can't keep Sheila away. Ladies and gentlemen, Sheila New.
Hey, good evening. Good evening. Happy Friday, everybody. And I know y'all have been waiting. We have been waiting for this special edition of Clubhouse just for y'all. Look, this is going to be bananas. I cannot wait until we really pull back the layers and get into it. But before I do, I got to do how I do. First, let me shout out my fam that's in the building today. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Ronald. I see my baby already on stage. Hey, Stinker Butt, Antonietta. I said, want to meet my sewer, Melissa, Lucretia, Diana. It's good to see you and welcome. Hey, Maya, I see you. I'm so glad you made it. Hey, Nate. Hey, Pamela, good to see you. Hey, Juliana, good to see you as well. And to our esteemed guests with the tickets still, y'all make sure y'all join this house so y'all be notified every time we get this thing popping. But hey, Mitchell, Gianna, and hey, Bobby, nice to see you. And look, we don't say this a lot, but share the damn room out, y'all. Let's get some bodies up in this place so we can get our laugh on 110% across the board, okay? So I am so happy that y'all are here. And let's kick it. Ronald, back over to you.
It's about that time for high school orientation. Now, welcome to orientation. We're going to break a few things down for you. So here we go. Now, Sheila, let's talk about how is Clubhouse like high school? Now, first of all, I cannot wait to dig into this. Too many followers and not enough leaders. What you think about that? Talk to me.
Oh, for sure. It's just like life in general, right? You got a lot of chiefs and not enough Indians. It's a lot of big eyes and little ass U's. And just like high school, you have the classes in high school. Clubhouse, you got your freshmen, that's your incoming, right? And the newbies, right? But then you got the sophomores, the ones that's been here more than a year, maybe off and on here and there, hit that back and all of that. And then you got your juniors, right? Those are your like almost your semi-seasoned veterans of Clubhouse, just like high school. The juniors think they know everything. They know they're getting ready to step into that what? Into that senior role. And that's where we have the coveted senior position. So whatever that looks like on Clubhouse, I guess you have more than a few years. There are some similarities like that. That's how I look.
Now, here's the thing. For the most part, Sheila, you keep it classy for the most part. So I don't know if you know about these clicks. You know, got click. Listen, I have been on Clubhouse since Thanksgiving of 2020, 2020, and I know about some of these clicks. It's just some people like you don't fit in. Now, for me, it's just like high school. It's almost like we don't want you to be a part of it. We tell you come be a part of it. We're going to say we'll be nice to you, but then we're going to kick you off the stage, whatever like that. I don't know if you ever had a situation like that. Because I have. I can testify. What you know about these clicks? Because I can tell you about it. What you know about?
You know what? And I can honestly say for myself, just speaking from my perspective, that I'll be lying. Let me not do that. Yeah, I've seen it. It's almost like high school. You got the cool kids, right? You got the little bullshit people. You got the hood people. You got the mean girls. You got the little. These are all labels in high school. So let me prep by saying this is for entertainment purposes only. I don't need nobody in my back talking about you talk about everybody. Look. This is for entertainment, but if it applies or if you get offended, you might want to look in the mirror because we might be talking about you. I'm just saying, let's not get offended, okay? But we got all of these kind of things going on, and it's all kind of clubs. People be bullied all the time. So all this other stuff, and then you got them scammers, but we ain't gonna talk about that just yet. But they on here too. I'm just saying.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I'm about to testify. And if I step on your toes and you get hot, I want to know why. I was in this room one time. So I'm in this room one time, and I get up on the stage, and some people know I do acting. I take acting very seriously because a lot of times when I talk about acting, I'm very serious, and I'm like, I think about all the people that I interview. I know I'm very serious. I'm very kind of different right now. I know I can laugh at myself. I get up here like, well, I'm talking about film, the early art I'll be talking about. I'm very serious about this thing. So the guy was like, hey, I'm a music producer, and I want to get into acting. Can you give me some help? I said, okay. So I want to break it down to where he understands. Now, in this room, he has this other guy, his brother, like they've been brothers for years, knowing they just met each other on Clubhouse. So I'm sitting up there. I said, okay, my man, you're a nice guy. You're a nice dude, whatever. I said, all right, now, imagine you have a character where you're in the studio working with this other guy. Let's call him Buddy, your brother Buddy, or let's call him Thomas, whatever you want to call him. Anyway, so imagine you secretly you don't like and you're jealous of Thomas, right? So now, if the way that you talk to him is going to be totally different. Because now Thomas in this example is always talking about people not listening. Y'all don't listen, don't listen. This mofo come on talking about some what you don't pick the wrong one to try to date and just kick me off stage. He just asked for advice on acting. I gave him an example that I felt like they could understand, and they threw me off the stage.
So it's like you got kicked out the classroom.
I got kicked out the classroom for nothing else, out the clique, like I'm not one of the cool kids. They took me back to high school because here's the thing, y'all not gonna believe this. I wasn't as popular as I am now. I wasn't. Why is that funny? Why is that funny?
Wow. I can't believe. I somehow cannot believe that.
I can't believe it either. You mean you wasn't the big man on campus?
I was not the big man on campus.
Oh, okay. Wait a
Well,
minute. Just take a breath. Let's
oh,
inhale,
I'm
exhale. Now you're gonna bring out the namaste. This is supposed to be the nuck of your butt portion, but go ahead, sir.
the what?
No, don't worry about it. It's
Okay, I got the
okay.
focus. You know my focus. You know I heard words.
I
get
know.
excited.
You be
Okay,
hearing
okay,
things and
okay.
that's not really there. But go
Okay,
ahead. I
but
cannot with you
but
tonight.
now let's talk
Don't
about the
start him.
pretenders and the posers. Pretending. Now, this is all I want to know. If you do a fundraiser to build a tree house, you're going to build a tree house. You want $20,000 a tree house. I don't want to see you on vacation in Chicago or down New Orleans. Okay, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Okay.
Oh, so you're talking about the scammers and the flim flam.
I'm talking about people talking that noise and then it's been 6 months and you ain't did nothing. That's what I'm talking about.
But if you sow a seed of $3, I can change it into magically $300.
No, it's $100 seed, not.
Oh,
$100.
I'm gonna
Everybody
$3.
is
I ain't even gonna give you
marching.
$3. I'm gonna treat it like a scratch off. I ain't
Everybody's
gonna tell you.
marching down the street singing your praises and you ain't did ish. And I'm sitting back, but if I say something about that, hey, Ron, you're a hater. This young lady that I know I'm really close to, she really intelligent, she's really cool. We are really do have a good relationship. She said, Ronald, you're a hater. And I said, okay. I said, so then I say counselor because this person is educated and they could have been a lawyer. So I said, counselor.
Wow,
I said,
got
counselor.
fired.
I said, counselor.
Got fired. Hold on.
I started giving them this evidence. I'm going based off what they said over a long period of time. And the counselor says to me, shut up, Ron. No, you're right. No, just shut up, Ron. I don't know. Maybe it's too much. Am I making too much of it? It sounds like
Yeah.
this serious. We stuff right
Yeah,
here.
it sounds like it, sir. It sounds like you don't let it go. Don't let it go to your head. Don't take it personally.
Don't take it personally.
No, don't take it personal. It's just everybody got their own opinion. It's just like everybody fly whatever colors they want to fly when they're in high school or not. But we don't want to, we ain't going to get involved in all of that. We're not going to do all of that stuff. But I hear something. Do you hear something? I almost said something. You hear something yet?
What you got? What's that?
Because I think it's time.
It's almost that time?
It's almost that time.
What time you got? It's
almost. Tell me what time it is. Can you tell me? Can you tell me what time it is?
Homeroom.
That's time to change.
I cannot. It's not. Ring that damn bell.
No, we talk about kids. Here's the thing. I have to talk about this really quickly.
Go ahead.
Because Sheila and Wanda, you ladies are classy. You'll believe it or not, but like executive level classy, right? So you telling me it doesn't bother you when somebody say they got a business and they're doing all this business, but yeah, you can't get a fax number, you can't get a phone number. Can I get a virtual card? Can I get a website address? Let's talk about that.
That just happens sometime on Clubhouse. You see once in a while somebody got a business, but you can't be skeptical of everybody. You gotta be trustworthy, Ron. You need to trust people more.
I don't know. Ronald making this sound like how back in the day when you go into the bathroom at school and it say for a good time call 1-800 and it's your name next to it. That's like how these scammers and flim-flammers be doing. They give you their number and say, call me and I'm going to hook you up or send me your information. And that's why you got to do your due diligence. This is not for Clubhouse. This is for all the social medias that y'all be on, the grams of Insta, the book of faces, the talks and the ticks and stuff like that. You got to do your homework. Remember, we're going back, so I'm going to take y'all back a little bit. Ask questions. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And if the only place you see them is in your back channel or in your DMs, that means stay away from all of those things. We don't want to be bothered, but please pay attention to the situation. The writing, literally, is on the wall.
Let's talk about master moderator. Let's talk about that point in time when you had people that say, you know what, I'm a master moderator. I can come into your room and I can give an order. I can give an order and I can give it professional. Because by the way, I make $40,000 a month on Clubhouse.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't supposed to laugh. Ask for receipt.
You ask for so just go. So you want me to go in there and just ask for these receipts?
I feel like this. If anybody is for real doing business like that, because there's some people on here that have made good amounts of money on Clubhouse by collaborating with other people or sewing or whatever the case may be, and they may have the receipts to see it. But if you don't show no receipts, then why don't trust? Or I'm going to hit y'all like this. It was a good dear friend of ours that was on this platform. She is no longer with us. She had one line that I absolutely love, and I stick by that. And still to this day, shout out to Karen Jones. Trust, but verify. You got to do that. And that was her. And listen, this lady was a very smart individual. So I definitely do that. Trust, but verify. Ask questions. If people say, I don't know, hold on a minute. I don't have my 10K card, or I don't have this, and I don't have this, or I don't have no QR codes or no websites that you can verify and find me. And I'm not on LinkedIn. I'm not on anything. So why y'all giving up information? Stop doing that. Stop doing that to people. Quit doing that. That ain't cute.
You got to be in the cool club. Want to be in the cool
Oh, I
club in
ain't trying to be in
Clubhouse?
nobody club like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Ciao.
you know, in high school, come on, it's high school, Sheila. We got to be cool.
You just got to be yourself, because you got to have your own set of rules. And what makes you cool to be on high school when you scamming people? Clubhouse, not high school, but it's scammers in high school too. I'm just
Now, just a moment. The views of Ronald Dillard Jr. that he's bringing out, the drama that he's bringing, does not necessarily reflect the views of Sheila New or Wanda Rose. And if you have a problem with it, come see me if you want it.
Oh,
Okay.
no, don't do
So,
that. See, Rhonda
come
gonna take
see
this
me
all the
if
way
you
to the
want
left.
it.
I cannot
Come
with him.
see me if you want it. I told you.
No, don't
You
nobody
want a
want it.
show?
Nobody
You
wants
show?
it.
You get a
Nobody
show
wants
tonight?
it.
You get a show today? Okay.
No,
So,
ain't
what are
nobody.
what are the spoken and unspoken rules on Clubhouse? Because almost like of understanding exactly what when you go into a room, I guess noticing the room, but what are these spoken and unspoken rules? What's your opinion? What's your take on that?
What are the unspoken rules?
Yeah.
Are there rules? I think it just depends on whose class, or Lord, whose room you're in. Yeah, whose class you're in. It really just depends. Everybody minds a classroom. We're going to call it classroom. Everybody minds a classroom different, because I feel like when you're in the room, there's a certain flow that people have. It's just like being a teacher. We have a few teachers on stage with us now that teach now, that taught previously, but there's a flow in everybody's room, just like this one. There's a flow here, it's a flow there. Everywhere's a flow. You better flow and drop it. Oh, my
Well, no,
bad. I just got
I
carried
mean, well,
away a
sometimes
little
you
bit.
got to
But
say.
yeah,
Sometimes
it's
you
a
got to
flow.
say.
It's a flow to everything. Yeah.
One thing I noticed is because let's take you for example, like Sheila, you're a whole you like four handful. You're four, but when you're in a certain
Yes.
room, you conduct yourself with respect and with
Poise and
deference, and
grace. Yes, I do.
exactly you do. I know y'all can't believe it, but she does. She really did. Now it don't matter what room in. One is gonna give you about 8 words, and that's all you gonna get about 8 words out of one.
Wanda. You gonna name him?
Okay. Okay, you go.
Wanda is
That's not
silent
funny.
but deadly. Don't
That-
sleep on Wanda.
No, that's not. No, she speaks very well. She can speak. She's just silent but deadly. I'm like, why is that?
Yeah.
Why?
But I
Why is
feel
that
like you
wrong?
was coming for Wanda.
I
I
feel like
don't
you
know
come
about
to
like
night and
No,
I'm
no.
not having it, and now I'm not appreciative of it.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
That's why
Right.
it's so some people they get Clubhouse high and they act like the school, and they think they want to be popular, so they act like they're the popular person for that one day, and they're not. Our classmates
Okay.
in the room, they know.
Yeah.
I just got one question. Wanda, in most rooms, do you talk a lot?
I do not talk a lot, but that is my prerogative not to talk a lot. I'm going to listen to her. Our fellow classmates who are here
Yes,
tonight,
Yes, ma'am.
please, these are my friends, not your friends, Ronald.
Okay, all right. So to Wanda's friends, I won't tell any more truth. Okay, so now let's talk about people who claim that the app had changed their life. Now, I know for some people, I think that it's definitely something that's changed their life, because I think that some of the people that I've met have been really inspirational to me. But there's a lot of people claiming that their life has been changed, and it seems like their life is the same.
You said this fool right here. That right there. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't know about him tonight. This is, oh my God. Okay. So let me get an understanding of what you said, sir.
Yes.
So to you saying that it's posers.
Oh, I'm saying it's poses. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you like people, so people actually, so you think in your mind, this is the picture you paint. Okay, so let's act like this is picture day at school, right?
Okay.
and somebody went to the mall and they went to a higher end store. We won't name no stores and we won't name no designers because we don't want to, do all of the things and stuff. But y'all paint the picture in your mind. So they go to a higher end store and they buy a higher end outfit. It's picture day at school the next day, right? So they want to get on and act like they got it like that, and they wearing this designer they can't even pronounce, and the designer don't know them, but they posing because they want to flex or whatever. So you saying it's something similar like that, like people come on here and you're trying to allude that they pretend to be something that they're not. Is that my understanding?
I'll take that answer, yes.
You was quick to answer. Okay. So to that, I would say that's people business. I don't have nothing to do with that. I think a lot of people, I feel like, in some instances, people feel like I have to walk or be a certain kind of way in order to manifest things or whatever. But a lot of times, I feel like for me, I'd rather move in silence and just show you versus just gotta wave this flag and say, look at me. But you got some people in the world that want that. And just like when you were in school, you had people that were overly popular and people went all out their way to accommodate them and things like that. But I believe in treating people how meet them where they are, right? I treat you how you treat me. It's a reciprocation of respect. And if I don't feel that, I'm not going to blatantly disrespect you, but I just know how to handle you. And I think that would be my advice to you is just don't let it get up under your skin, but it sounds like it's a little
Yeah,
bit
he's
too
kind
much.
of
No.
he's sensitive. He's
So
very
Yeah, I
sensitive.
like tissue
no,
right
no,
now.
no.
I was nervous
Okay,
about this
hold on.
from
First
the
of all,
beginning.
first of all, Sheila, that
Huh.
was excellent the way you did that because at first I had you like sound like you were stepping fan from the car. Okay, but with this whole Ron Simpson thing, y'all done sit here and joke me out of like I can't
No,
even go
I
in certain
mean, but you
rooms with the
came in
jokes I was
hot with
making.
it today,
I
though,
came in.
sir.
I told you we
Yeah,
went
you
over this.
did. We
I
already
told
knew
you
we was a little nervous,
coming, and I was
That's why we
coming
keep
strong.
saying this for entertainment purposes only. Just
I'm
strictly
giving
entertainment.
you. Listen, I'm giving you the best that I got.
Oh,
Okay,
Lord. He-
okay. We don't need the songs tonight.
Yeah.
Don't need the songs.
No,
So,
no
like, so
song.
now,
It's
now,
no song.
now I got something good for everybody. Did everybody know that we have our own school colors, ladies? With our school colors.
Can anybody guess what they are?
Gold.
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 And blue and gold. Oh, thank
dude.
you.
Well,
Hey,
blue and
gold. Blue and gold. Yes. Y'all better get it.
and we also have a mascot.
Oh, what is our mascot since you said you're the Teletubby? It's Ronald. Oh.
Look, our mascot in honor of Clubhouse and how sometimes people can be is Peter the Petty Porcupine.
It's Peter, the petty pork. You pie.
And don't you get pork by the porcupine. Is that too much?
Okay.
Is that too much?
That's
Or
too
what?
much, but
That's
you
too much,
already,
or
it's
what?
already, you just
All
said
right.
it already.
Okay.
So it is
I'm
what
so
it is.
sorry. I'm so sorry. All right.
No, you're not
Oh,
apologizing.
he meant
You
it.
was waiting to say that. You was ready for
That's
yes.
why he always get put out of school.
Look at I said it. Not a pork. Yeah.
That is eating the porcupine is having I'm done.
Oh my
Now
God.
it is time, now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the school song. Now, if anybody, if anybody that knows the school song, go ahead and sing it right now. Hit it.
There is.
You must be a,
display.
I think she's a new
You don't
student.
bear nobody. Yeah, no, they-
No, she's a new
All right.
student.
Okay, shouldn't. Okay. Sheila, kick it off. Kick the song off. Okay, please.
Petty, are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on? What's going on? Hey,
However, do you?
Petty, are you ready?
Petty,
Try.
Peter.
Hey, what's
How was the porcupine?
I like it.
yeah? Petty,
Petty,
are
are
you
you
ready?
ready? I like it.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes, I want y'all to sing that when y'all be in the room from now on.
Are you ready?
And y'all know what time it is. Y'all pull out y'all Peter, the
Oh.
petty pork.
Oh,
Fine.
whoa. Sheila, you want me to do what now?
The penis.
See, you
They
know
said
what?
penis. Oh, damn.
No, ain't nobody.
I heard
No,
penis.
whatever.
I heard
No,
it.
I
Don't pick it
said
on me.
when you in the room, see y'all just mad.
I heard it.
No,
I heard. They said penis.
I said
Penis.
Peter.
Peter.
Peter. Y'all nasty.
What if we don't
Just
got
nasty.
one? What if we don't got a penis? God.
Happy Pride Month.
Ow.
See, now y'all always want to bring the little rat out while I play. Well, I've been told y'all a little while. Don't test my gangster. Y'all already know what
Just
you
I am not-
nasty. Ronald, I blame
That
you.
won't be. I know you blame me, but Sheila, you have to understand. You're real serious business for me. You have to understand that when Sheila knew, she said, pull out your Peter. It does something to me. I thought the shape. I've been dreaming about a woman and she look a lot like you.
Oh, yes, it did. I'm pretty sure I am on the
Come forward.
minds on so many levels until they actually don't perform, and then it's a problem, and they won't be quiet. They won't be trying to non-disclosure agreements, stuff like that, because they couldn't fulfill it, because 90 seconds ain't enough.
Well,
I'm just saying, I digress. I digress. Can we get back on the school schedule, please? And thank you. Why?
I'm here. We back to the school schedule. We have talked about the school colors. School colors. Now you know about the school colors. He been to the ISS. Yes, he been to the ISS. He's been put in the audience, and we know that often happens at this high school in Clubhouse. So classmates, please, we're asking all the classmates to be quiet.
I cannot.
Before you get suspended.
on timeout.
His bean is gone. His bean. You lost your bean.
He lost everything. Okay, hold on a minute. Ronald.
I guess that's an example of what happens when you get too unruly. Ladies and gentlemen, for your sake, do not let that happen to you again when the ladies tell you to please break down. So hopefully they won't send me back to the audience. All right, so we will move on. So
I'm so tickled behind this. I don't understand what just happened, but go ahead, baby.
He's back now, Ronald. You know how to behave. Okay.
Oh yes, I will be on my best. I will be on my best behavior as if my grandmother was in the room. Here we go.
Oh, whoa.
All right, so now,
Ooh, Grandma, bring her home. Bring her home.
So we're going to talk about now like the Clubhouse high school rules. Wanda, talk about the Clubhouse high school rules.
The Clubhouse, just like high school, we got a series of rules. You can get suspended from Clubhouse. And Ronald,
Wait, what?
you can get suspended from Clubhouse. Just like high school. This high school right here, you will get suspended. You can give a 3-day suspension. And people, when they get suspended, they have the nerve to appeal the suspension.
Now, who's appealing? Now, look, I look at it like this. If I'm suspended from high school, I'm going to take it as a 3-day vacation. I ain't tripping, but go ahead on with the story.
Clubhouse, they start crying because they got suspended. They open other rooms and talk about, and they try to bring people back. I heard Ronald got suspended one time. You too, Sheila.
What? You know, I ain't never been suspended, Chair. Not at all, but go ahead.
I've been suspended by a couple of rooms, regardless.
You know what? Oh, that's when you can't see the room no more. That's how you know you suspended.
That's when you've been blocked. When you've been blocked.
Okay, yeah.
They'll block
you know what?
you.
I believe in blocking, though. I love blocking. I go on blocking sprays on this piece. I ain't got no problem with it. Block? What you say? Oh, let me help you.
But you can get suspended for 3 days, and people get upset when they get suspended. People start crying, and they start rioting down the hallway because they got suspended from Clubhouse because it's that big a deal. And you can get kicked off a stage, and we demonstrated that tonight because we're on a hot stage. Wanda flexing tonight.
Yeah, Wanda ain't playing no games. This is not no game, honey. I don't know why y'all be playing. Didn't y'all mothers ever teach y'all to leave the quiet ones alone? Y'all better act like it's not for no this. She is about that life, though.
I was
You're gonna learn today.
I was the sacrificial lamb to express that anybody can get it.
Ronald get kicked off stage all the time, so I know, he's not.
He used to it.
He's used to it, yeah.
Doesn't mean he likes it. Doesn't mean he likes it though.
So you can get kicked off the stage. Sheila, have you kicked anybody off the stage?
I kicked anybody off the stage. You know what? At the confessions of Clubhouse. Yes, I have moved people. If they get a little bit too carried away and they get a little bit too punchy and they get a little bit too overzealous, honey, they find themselves magically disappearing. And they think, oh, what happened? Oh, I don't know what happened. I just slipped. My finger slipped. My bad. I was reading your bio and then all of a sudden you was gone. It's like magic. Abracadabra. Yes, indeed.
People get kicked out of class all the time, and I
All
think
the
it's funny.
time. We're
I
going to
mean,
kick you out the classroom.
because first they do the stage, then they kick you out altogether.
Yeah, we don't be minding all of that. That's a beautiful thing sometimes. Sometimes you got to have a break. If people get in here and they get on their little soapboxes and they get to be a bit much. So, or they be in the classroom and they just take it to a whole nother level. They don't want to listen to nobody. They ain't trying to hear what you got to say, none of that stuff. So it's crazy. It is crazy.
Now, once you get kicked out, you can be kicked off of Clubhouse permanently.
No.
Yes,
Say
you
it ain't
can. Yes,
so.
you
Oh
can.
yeah.
You
Oh
can.
yeah. You can.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's a thing. So you go from being suspended to straight expulsion. Is that what you
Yeah.
trying to tell me?
Yeah, you can be expelled from Clubhouse High. Just like high school, you can be expelled.
Like you don't see. I don't see it as much as I did before. But you had a lot of people that was trolling, which means that they would. A lot of times they wouldn't have a bio, and they get on stage and they would just like for the first second they had would curse, yell, scream, whatever they could do to disrupt the
That's
room.
like so those are
Mhm.
similar to being bots or like people being on other forms of social media and stuff like that. And they
Mhm.
just be doing some other crazy stuff. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, I mean, it was like anything they could to disrupt the room. And actually, there were some people who they would get on stage and they would be like green bean me, kind of like how we started off the show. And
Yeah.
some people would mod them, and they would start taking people. They would come in a group sometimes to get on the stages, and they would slowly start taking people off the stage. So now they took over the room like that. Even you don't see that happen as much now. A lot of people, when it comes to moderate being mods, they protect it more. But that even happened a couple of times. People came. They came in the room to do that.
They really did. And then you know what? When people get permanently kicked off, they sometimes write another appeal, and people write an appeal, and people go and have a whole classroom about the person that got kicked out permanently and try to get them back on Clubhouse. This is a popular high school. Everybody want to be in Clubhouse.
Oh, that means it's time for homeroom officially. So, Ms. Sheila, in your
Yeah.
opinion, does Clubhouse have homeroom teachers, or what I would call them wannabe homeroom teachers? What are your thoughts on that?
Okay. Yeah, I feel like some of the bigger clubs or bigger classrooms, like college classrooms that hold more than 15, 1,600 people. Yes. Yes, I think so.
Now, have you ever been into a room where they are prepared that they have everything together, but it's clear they haven't listened to themselves? Because if you haven't, I have.
I, I know you have. Would you care to share? Because it sounds like you got something on your mind, sir.
Oh, so I got a couple of things
But
on my.
okay, wait, because you know what happened last time. So can you just give us the short condensed version? Because you be ready to go to the left, and we
Okay, I
try to
just
keep you in the center. Okay.
look, I totally understand. You have okay, so listen, I really listen to people. I really listen to what people say, and a lot of times I listen to people over a long period of time. I have had people talk about how they were getting all of these bags and they have all this experience, and 3 months later, the situation is different. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you mean, just like you have posters on social media, you have posters that come on Clubhouse, and a lot of times it can be whoever they want to be, and they want to be popular. They want to be famous.
Be what we want to be.
Yeah, but listen to somebody, but listen to them over and over again. You really find out who you're dealing with. You really find out. But at the same time, there are some people on here who have taught several different things, who have taught several things. Like, for example, if you take somebody like Wanda, who from an executive level had a lot of information to give. And one of the great things about her is that she will share that information, which sometimes not everybody that has good information will share it. So to me, when you have an opportunity like that, I think that's a gift.
Absolutely.
And that you can benefit from, because especially when people will come on here and and give their time and give you an inside look of something that you couldn't write. You maybe could read the book, or maybe you couldn't found out other than that they wouldn't have given that time. I think the essence of it is just consistency, because I think that consistency and time tells all. If that makes any sense.
Absolutely. And some just like with anything else, whether it's in real life or whether it's on social media, you got to go through that weeding process, right? You got to figure it out. You got to ask the questions. You got to figure out who's who, what's what. You can spot a scammer like right off rip. You just got to stay on top of the situation, go with the flow. I always use the medium of If any of y'all that follow some of the people or that may send a request, that's why I have my profile protected. Yes, it's protected. I need to see. I need to do my due diligence on this end. Because to be honest, I don't want. I don't go. I'm not driven by those kind of numbers. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to have 10,000 because I don't know no damn 10,000 people. Where y'all come from? How we know each other? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make it make sense to me. You can have connections with people, and that's what I'm really on is to build the bonds and the relationships in a true connections, not just be walking around here flexing. That's just like going back to the mall to the higher end store, getting a designer's name who you can't pronounce. Just to wear it and parade around it, and your feet be hurting, and the outfit too little, and it don't fit you, and you trying to take it back because you thought you tucked the tags, but the tags popped because it was 2 sizes too small. If you was doing too much, I'm just saying you was just doing too much, and then it was, yeah, let me stop because I'm gonna get on my little soapbox.
All right,
Okay, what else we got with the
everybody,
past road?
everybody gather in. Everybody gather in. We're gonna have an assembly. We got Professor Rose who's going to lead the assembly. Everybody gather in. Take your seats. Sit down. Sit down. Somebody sit down. Hey, sit down. Sit down.
Okay. Y'all know y'all used to assembly. Every week they have assembly. Sheila and Ron, y'all come to assembly, right?
I don't go to no assemblies. I never liked them. I
That's
always
why you're
looked at it.
failing. That's why you're
No,
failing.
and no, I don't be failing because they don't be teaching nothing in no assemblies. I use the assemblies as the opportunity to go outside and see some trees, literally.
Every week we have does anybody know who the principal and vice principal at this high school is?
I don't know no principals.
You
It's
don't
Bob. Is it Bob?
No, Paul and Rohan, y'all forgot? They're the principal and the vice principal?
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
it is.
Yes, that's
I thought it was
Paul's
John
I
in
thought
there.
it was. I thought it was Jerome and Jim.
No, it's
I thought it
Paul
was
and
John
Rohan.
John.
They're the principal. And every week they have a room. It used to be on Sundays. Now it's on Tuesdays.
What they be talking about?
They talk about what's going on in the clubhouse. They might name the clubhouse icon. Everybody trying to be the clubhouse icon.
Oh, I think it was shots fired.
I've been trying for a while. And it didn't happen.
You been trying? We're gonna put your name in. We're gonna put your name in to be the clubhouse icon.
I think you ought to be the icon, but I think you need to calm down first. I think it's some stuff that you need to do first before you become anybody's icon.
You know, the icon is like the student of the month.
Well, what do you think guys need to do? First of all, I don't attend the assembly, and one of the reasons that's why I understand these houses. You get a house, you go into a house, I get in the house, it's like I'm trapped in there. There's no room going on. I don't get to the room, people talking. What is with the house, man?
Well, you can always roam the hallways with me. That's what we do.
And guess what? If you come to assembly, you might find out about the houses. That's what they talk about when you have assembly. You can pull the question.
But this is just like when we send the smartest one to the assembly, and then the other ones we just roam the hallways, and then the smart one come back and tell the other ones what's going on. That's usually how.
But ladies, them assemblies be way too long. Them assemblies be way too long. They start at 9 and end at 2. Okay,
in the morning. 2 in the morning.
No, that's the after assembly.
Come on, last call.
After the assembly ends, they have 20 other assemblies that happen because the clubs and the houses, they have their own rooms to talk about what happened.
Oh, the breakdown rooms, yeah.
Wait a minute, that's like a job. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's too long.
Working like a part-time job.
And a lot of people don't go to assembly because they go to the breakdown assembly after the assembly. And they get sometimes they get all the wrong information. And that's when they talk about
that's how they do at school. That's when they be trying to cheat on tests and stuff. You don't copy the wrong idiot, wrong person. It's a whole
exactly. If they name the student of the month, if it's done a bad choice, then the rooms really get bad because they talk about that they don't like the person that they named.
Well, okay, so we talked about the assembly. What else in school that they do that was fun? What did y'all think was fun in school?
Let's see. There was recess. There was lunch. There was when you got to get on the bus to go home. Field trip.
PE was fun. Okay, so we got PE. So I thought like drama. What y'all thought? Like the drama club and stuff?
It depends. If it was good, yeah. But if it's bad, if it was bad drama club. Like for example, let me give you an example. Let's talk about bad drama club. Nothing but the best of bad acting, or maybe some good acting. You be the judge. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Lena, Tina, and Bob are walking down the hall, talking their way to drama club.
I can't believe I didn't land a part in the school play.
If you had who would run the lights through the sound cues, you're like a whiz up in that booth.
She's right, Lena. You know you want to be on stage, but you got the booth on lock.
Plus, everyone knows you can't act your way out of a paper bag.
Oh, really?
Don't take it personally. We all have our roles in life. You behind the scenes and me shining on the stage.
Oh, brother, just don't try to shine everyone this time, superstar.
Whatever do you mean?
I told you she would get it. She wouldn't get it.
Oh, I got it. I got the lead role. Y'all better not be hating on me.
Oh, now why would we do that? Ain't no haters here. I'm just saying.
Oh, the girl that can't act? You act like you can't act if your life depended on it.
And the shade begins.
Don't start no stuff and it won't be no stuff. You hear me?
Here we go. Here we go.
Good afternoon, Mr. Shannon.
Good afternoon, Miss Brown, Miss James, Mr. Walker. Miss Brown, it's an honor to have you doing tech again. Would you please go to the booth and get everything ready?
Right away, sir.
Okay, Miss James and Mr. Walker, let's take it from the top. And remember, be in the moment.
Thank you, thank you. We are on the precipice of a world-changing event. Everything we know and everything we learn has been called into question. Just look outside. Do you really think we are on the brink of a better day? Do you think you have time to chase waterfall? Even though you shouldn't chase them. You ain't got no time to chase them. Think or ask yourself, what about your friends? What's the 411? What's the 411?
What?
That's not your next line?
Oh, I know. And you know that none of that was your lines, right? Tina, we talked about this. Can you just stick to the lines that's on the paper, please?
I thought we were shooting for greatness. I thought we wanted to make this the best play in the world.
Oh, we do. We also want to stick to the script. Amen.
Okay, I must, if you insist.
You must. We insist.
Shut up, Bob.
Whenever you're ready, Tina, take it from the top of the script. Please, Lord Jesus.
In the harsh and cold world, you get used to things being hard and tough. So cold in these streets. Everywhere you turn, someone is trying to take advantage of you. But wouldn't it be great to have it done nice and easy? Oh, yeah. That sounds nice, doesn't it?
Oh, my God, I'm so sorry. Tina?
Big wheels keep on burning, keep on turning. Proud mirror keep on burning. You know that song.
Yeah, now we angry. Anger keeps Tina keep on messing up the play.
Mr. Shannon,
Yes, Lena.
I've been practicing. Can I give it another try?
Be my guest. Please save us.
Okay, you ready, Bob?
Am I ready? Lay it on me.
What kind of world are we living in? Every man, woman, and child seems to prey on you. Days seem to be darker and darker. Hope feels like an afterthought. How does one change who they are to survive in this place? I want to feel sorry. I want to inspire to be better. But all I feel is anger. From the top of my head to the bottom of my feet, all I want to do is extract revenge.
But what if there's another way?
There isn't. If there was, then why can't I see it?
Because you've been hurt, and rightfully. But if we can take a moment and change our lenses, we can see things clearer and realize
There is
another
way.
Another way. Tina?
Yes.
Tina, upstairs, tech booth now. Lena, congratulations, you are moving.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Shannon.
You're welcome. Thank you for saving me. And this has been Bad Drama Club with Sheila New and the crew.
Y'all give us love, man. We worked hard on that. Y'all did good. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have our two finalists for the Clubhouse Talent Show. Yes, this is the talent show that many of you were too busy to attend. And believe it or not, our two finalists are named Wanda and Ron. What are the odds of that? Let me tell you what, Wanda has a set of pipes on her. She beat out 20 fingers to be here tonight. And Ron, let's just say, fellas, hold on to your girl. Now, Sheila New is going to be the judge of who the winner is. Sheila New, are you ready?
Let's get ready to. Hey, come on, y'all. First up is Wanda. Y'all give it up for Wanda Rose.
Just sing on. I'm sorry, I had to do that. Go ahead.
Give it up. Thank you. And before I start, I beat out last year's winner, Ms. Bukeka Styles, who's not here tonight, but I want everybody to know that I beat out our class. Okay. My parents are going to be so proud of me tonight. I've been on 7 stages, and I was told that I'm going to be the next Tina Turner. And so I can't wait for you guys to hear me tonight. I sing like Whitney Houston, I've been told. And I'm just honored. I'm just honored to be on stage tonight, you guys. So I'm ready. Please listen. And I hope you guys are in awe, just I am in awe every night, every time I sing. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them are the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sip of pride to make it easier. Let the children laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my need. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. This love, it is a great. Okay,
Like
Bukeka right now.
7 bars ago. I can't.
I'm
I
done.
don't understand what happened, but okay. Thank you, Wanda. Okay, right. Are you ready?
How do you top that? Okay.
I am on the ground. Oh my God.
What's wrong with wrong competition? Okay, that's the wrong one. Okay, here we go. Oh, I know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. While I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah.
Time to rise.
Okay, I'm easy like Sunday morning.
Oh, something happened. Go ahead, Brian.
That boy good. Somebody think what's somebody.
And tell me how to roll for that.
Okay. Oh my God, my face literally, oh, my jaws hurt. Okay, so y'all give it up for Wanda and Ronald. Yay! It takes a lot of moxie to
Hell
come here in front
no.
of people. Just bring their little hearts out. So are y'all ready for me to announce the winner?
I'm ready.
Y'all gonna have to come back next time. Ain't no winner this time. This was just a semifinal round. We'll get another winner at another time. But thank you for your participation. I appreciate you both so much. You sung so, yeah, you sung.
I don't know. I won. I won.
No, there's no win.
Yeah, I'm gonna protest. I'm gonna file a protest.
What did right.
That's not what they told me. They told
Look,
me they were going to announce the winner.
Well, get to John. And
I'm saying, but Bukeka won. Why?
Oh, somebody getting wrong.
Bukeka is professional, but we're not gonna pull her.
She's a student just like everybody else.
But she ain't in here to defend herself.
That's the problem.
Rob.
Okay, but we gonna do it. Okay.
I'm offended because I paid a lot of money for my singing lessons.
You sung your little heart out. Yes,
I am
texting
Bukeka right now.
And in your mind, you are the winner in your mind. But y'all asked me to announce the winner. Ain't no winner tonight.
I'm gonna set the school on fire tomorrow.
Well, don't say that because you know they put people in jail. That ain't legal. That's arsonist.
They're gonna get you.
Yeah, we don't want that. Don't do that. They gonna get you.
Pros and cons of it.
I cannot. Go ahead.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't want that.
I'm in here crying. My parents didn't spend all this money, and y'all ain't. I'm the winner. I'm the winner.
I'm gonna need you to ask your parents.
That's not fair.
They can get their money back. Ask them if
Who
they
are you?
can
You're just another student. You can't tell us what to do.
No, I was the judge.
One, she gonna flex on the
You're
judge.
You're a fake judge.
You was a fake singer.
I wasn't a fake singer. I'm about to write a letter to the principal and get you kicked out.
You gonna take that from Wanda? You gonna learn talking like
I know she talking sweet because she in her feelings. I'm trying to give her a little grace because she did sing a little heart out, but yeah. Go
a
ahead.
little hard out. My candidate over here.
I beat Bukeka style, so I beat her. I knew I beat Ronald.
When you beat Bukeka, was that in your mind or was that a real? Was that an actual?
It was a real. I got the plaque. I got the plaque.
Okay, I want you to take a picture and send
You
it to
feel
me.
like you beat me how? Because I'm just trying to.
Oh, I got a song I can sing, but I can't because that would be copyrighted. But
That would be copyrighted.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. But go ahead. Now, as we getting ready to come down to the end, because we have reached the top of the hour. So, Wanda, even though I know you might be in your feelings, but take it away with the after school activities.
You have a lot of after school activities, like you have the song club, you have the singing club where people learn this. People come in the choir, and they have a lot of choir rooms on Clubhouse
Yes, they do.
where people go and practice and they sing and they pay to get on stage so they can sing their songs. So that's a popular after school activity on Clubhouse.
But ain't nobody paid to sing today. But go ahead, baby.
I just had to bring that up.
Okay, just tell your story, baby.
You also have rooms where they tell you how to write a book in a day.
Okay.
I heard Sheila wrote one. They wrote it in 24 hours. They wrote this book.
Yes,
And it became a bestseller on Amazon.
Oh.
You can do one too. They're teaching everybody to do it.
Okay, so they do that kind of stuff for the after school activities. So it's a little bit, they even have little scam clubs to change 3,000 to be 300 to 3,000 too. That's also a club, but it's some activities. So just be mindful and be careful. Choose the activity that most resonates with you, and please do your due diligence, and thank you. So let's talk about what happens. So let's say you're a senior in this high school. What happens as a senior?
We have senior night. You have awards night like any other high school, and you have it at the end of every year. You have the awards night.
Yeah,
Your seniors extra special.
exactly. They're so special.
So classmates, we are proud to announce tonight you all voted, and we are going to announce what the senior night awards, what the award categories are.
So, all the senior night categories are most likely to scam, the pettiest, most likely to go to jail, most likely not to be modded in a room, most likely to be modded in a room, and most likely to get kicked off stage. We witness that tonight. Most likely to leave quietly. We have the Dry Snitching Award. We also have the Best Defenders, the Best Pretender, and Who Gives a Damn About an Award. Yeah, that's what we had. Yeah. This is the Dry Snitching. Yes, all the awards are meaningful. The pettiest and the Dry Snitching. I'm just saying.
And we know this is going to be so popular. People going to be getting these. Everybody's going to be vying for these awards. Everybody want to be the pettiest. Everybody knows somebody who's been sent to jail, been kicked out of Clubhouse. And you know, the people, everybody who's most likely to be modded. You got the special people, every time they go to a room,
Yeah.
they raise their hand because they want to be modded.
Then you got to raise their hand.
I cannot.
I mean, they don't get modded in the class. You're not in class, you got to teach a pet, raise their hand, waving all over. When they don't get modded, on Clubhouse, what they do?
They throw a temperature. That's what
They smile in your face.
And they leave. And they leave the room.
They do leave the room.
Yes, they leave quietly or they leave angrily. Either way it go, they leave.
They do leave.
They do leave. It's time to go. And that is our conclusion of Clubhouse High. Yeah. We made it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Two things though. I wanted that. So there was a question in chat that someone said I have to address it. They said, "Do we get anything for showing up early?" And I tell them, "Yes, you get our admiration and our appreciation for being early." I thought the question was so. I thought the question was so.
You get some extra
I had
to take off your party points.
But one question I do have for you, Sheila, is that back in high school, were you funny in high school? Did you have a love for comedy, or is this something that kind of developed kind of after high school for you? Like when you said you're the class clown, did you always have the love, this is humor that we know you for now, or that's something developed after high school?
You know what? The funny started like probably before elementary. to
Okay.
be honest. So it was just a gift that just kept on giving. And the more I grew as a person, the more, that I would listen to some of my favorites. Back in the day when I was able to sneak and watch like Richard Pryor do stand up when he did his specials. Saturday Night Live was definitely like one of my favorite improv shows. It still is to this day, like the old school Saturday Night Live when it was really just raw and intentional about everything that they did and they touched on all kind of topics. So it wasn't just in high school. I think just like with anything else, you develop who you are over time. And so over time, I just began to become a lot funnier. And yes, I was voted class clown in my graduating class. But hands down, they said they stopped counting because every paper that they looked at had my name on it. Like we didn't know if anybody else was even in the running because I was just always considered to be the jokester. I could come in and break up the tension in the room, make people laugh, including the teacher, and that would help them move on with the class instruction. So sometimes you use not to weaponize comedy, but sometimes it always will work in my favor.
And the last question we have for you is that if you could go on tour with any comedian or comedians, who would it be?
Who would it be, past or present?
I would say present.
Okay, let me see. This is hard because I don't want to say I don't like anybody.
No, I give you a four comedian line now. They have why don't we have four comedians going to? You'll be the fifth one. So if you could do four other comedians, now if you could go on tour with four other comedians, present, who would it be?
As controversial as she is, but I had the pleasure of actually performing in her club when she had one in Baltimore. It would be Monique for sure because I just was definitely blown away of how hospitable she was, how comfortable her and her family made me feel. I don't know if she's the same Monique that she was then because people do change. Some old school ones who I worked with in the past, JB Smooth would be one. That was my boy. We worked together a lot. He used to come down to a club that I hosted when I was in Norfolk for 3 years. So definitely him. I would do Michael Collier. And then I would love to work with Grizz.
Outstanding, outstanding. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes a special edition of the Sheila New Comedy Show, Clubhouse High. We want to thank you so much for attending and invite you to join us in a new room that's been created, the Sheila New After Party. We will talk about the show and much, much more. You don't want to miss that. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts to the top of our souls. We thank you, and this room is going to end in 5, 4,
Thank
3,
you, everybody.
2, 1.
Wonderful.